Hello, we are here for one more lesson of this 4MCAD training course, and the topic for today will be text styles. So we can do a couple of things with these text styles, and it is similar to other things we have on the software. So basically we need to create a couple of settings that we group in something called the text style. We can reach this definition of the text styles in several ways. The first one is to go through the explore drawing, then text styles, and you have the list here. So it's one way. Another way is to go through the command, and you can write down exp fonts. So if you do this, you reach the same dialog box. And you can also go through the manager of the text styles, which basically has the same information, and it's also under the format menu and then text style. So it's a little different, but here you have the same definition. So you can go through all of these. I will follow this window here, this dialog box. So the first thing is we can create a new text style. So basically just doing new. So when you do new, you give it a name. So I will call it CADsoft. And then you have these configurations you should inform the software. So for example, a height, a width factor, which an angle of the text, a spacement on the text. This is an angle. For example, if I say 10, then the text will be on an angle. I don't want it. These are effects, backwards, upside down, or vertical text. Then we have the font, and some fonts allow you to have styles and languages. For example, I can choose one which is the Courier New, where I can have the style, for example, bold, language, okay, I have a couple of things, Arab, Baltic, whatever. And some of them have big fonts, others don't have big fonts. So just do the OK and yes, okay. Then there is the notion of what is the current text style, because as other things we have on the software, we need to have always at least one style by default, or when we saw the layers, you had one layer by default. So it is the same on the text styles. So explore drawings, if you go to text styles, then you see CADsoft, okay, is the current text style. So you have the definitions we've done, and on the list, the one that has this symbol is the current one. So when we try to make a text, so for example this, so let us open a window. You have this text style you can use, okay, and if you write down something, okay, you have the text style you have defined, okay. For the same idea, if you go through the same windows and you call it and you change something, then you can edit your text style, okay. So it's very easy to create and to edit. You can manage them, also do a rename or delete some of the styles you don't want. For example, if you do that edition, and you can do anything, so just apply. Then if you go to the text you have already created, if you make a regen, then the text style will be the text you have in your drawing area will be updated, okay. So I think it's quite easy to to manage this. Let's confirm. Is still 10, so it needs a regen. So it's quite easy to make this management of the text styles and these definitions. Let's try to create a new one. Okay, let's say the same thing, CADsoft. Okay, and you can see the difference between the old and the new. Okay, so any question about this, please contact us or put us your questions, and we'll be here for your support.